Hey love bugs, welcome or welcome back. If you're tuning in for the first time, I'm Ashley Bedeck, and today I feel like, although it's only the second day of July, it just feels like this is going to be like the best month of the year for me. We've had some good months so far and some bad months, and I just feel my spidey senses are saying it's going to be a good month here. And that's on who? Mary Had a Little Lamb. Anyways, today I've teamed up with UNICE, and they sent me over this beautiful brown highlight, brown balayage lace wig. She has this gorgeous wavy texture, and you guys know I'm into it. So this one here is a 7x5 by knots lace wig cap construction. She comes with a pre-everything lace, so there's no work to be done before you install. All I did was went ahead and put this one on, tinted the lace to my complexion. I went ahead and added a little baby hair for a little razzle dazzle, but the most important thing is I kept her glueless. Now y'all know it's summer, so we got a little suntan going on, and that's that. But the wig is glueless, and as you guys can see, she looks like perfection. We're gonna do a pretty little wash and go type of situation without the wash, a little conditioner, a little mousse, a little serum, and we're gonna get this beautiful look. So if you want to see how we got the look, let's get started. Okay, love bugs, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm teaming up with UNICE, and I have a few different UNICE styles, so stay tuned because we locked in. But today I'm gonna go with a little bit of a wave and a little bit of color. Now this one, as I mentioned, does come from UNICE, and it was packaged really nicely. I went ahead and took off the clear packaging already, but you guys see what it is. Y'all know I love me some wavy hair, and I love this one even more because it comes with that curved side parting, so we're gonna stick with that because y'all know I'm known for a bust down middle part, but sometimes you gotta switch it up, right? And then also when you remove the paper, she is a pre-everything closure wig, so you get pre-cut lace, pre-bleach knots, pre-plucked hairline, again that curved parting, and you don't need to customize anything. You flip around, and this is what that closure looks like from the inside. A beautiful scallop cut along the hairline, so that way, you know, it's a little bit more camouflage and it's easier to melt it down really nicely. That paired with the fact that it's glueless, all you need is a little bit of lace tint. It's something to get it wet. I feel like even if we don't use glue or gel or spray, like sometimes having it wet and then putting that milk belt on it, like some mousse, really will set the tone and turn it up a notch. So that's probably what we're going to try to do today. We'll see. Beneath that, we do have an adjustable and removable elastic band, and then we also have the larger comb at the nape as well as some adjustable straps. Before we get into it, let's go ahead and look at the packaging, because sometimes when I'm done, I run out of here and I forget to show you guys the packaging. So with this one, you do get your wig caps. I am steering away from wig caps these days. I will use them when needed because I don't like the way the combs feel on my head, so either I'm going to cut the combs out or use a wig cap, but really I don't want to use wig caps anymore. So that's my spiel on that. They also gave me the edge band, and this is what I mean when I say melt the lace down without glue. You gotta put something like some mousse to kind of like get it like wet, and then push this on there and let it dry, and it's gonna melt like butter and still be glueless. We also got the baby hair brush, and this one does say UNICE on it, and it's that nice beefy one that comes with the extra brush head. And last but most certainly not least, we got a sheet of the wig tape. I am not a tape girly, I'm not a glue girly. This is also a great option as I get into my journey of doing less and less hair tutorials in the future. I probably would be more likely to glue them down since I won't be switching them out as often, but to be continued on that subject. Okay, I went ahead and adjusted the strap as well as the elastic band. Let's go ahead and put her on and melt her down and then get her all nice and moussed up. And I know I look crazy, but this is how I have my braids. I did some crochets the other day and I wore them for a few days, and now that I've taken them out, I'm still rocking that braid up. It's nice and flat, so I'm gonna keep it until the wheels fall off. Again, I'm gonna maintain my hair more often now that I'm not wearing wig caps, so it's not hidden, because this has to always look decent even though it's looking a little frayed right now, but you get the picture. Okay, love bugs, so this is what she looks like on. We haven't done anything to her, and already you can see how beautiful she is, especially along that hairline. We get the pre-styled curve parting. We're gonna go ahead and clean that up a little bit, and then you get your wave pattern as well as that nice beautiful brown highlight color. It's done very well and professional, not too choppy. It's nice and like blended, if you will. This is what she looks like from the back. Density on point. She's nice and full, so you don't have to worry about it being like too thin or too sparse or anything like that. Okay, lip bugs, let's go ahead and melt the lace. As I showed you already, this is what it looks like. Step one for me to melt the lace is to go ahead and take care of the edges. Now I'm going to use a little Shiny Jam. Words to the wise about Shiny Jam is it's a great product, but it also is not something that's going to have enough hold, if you will. Like, as soon as your hair hits the sun, it's going to like act like grease. So there's been so many times where I've done a girl's hair and I've used Shiny Jam because I like the way it applies. And I like the way like my hair and the girl's hair looks when I use it. But then I'll pick them up from school and like their foreheads and their necks are like super greasy, and I'm like, what is going on? It's like it releases grease or oil. I really can't describe it, but whatever the case may be, it's not, how do you say it? It doesn't apply for longevity or hold. So now that I've done that, I told you guys I kind of want to do more of a glueless install. So I'm just going to take a few pumps of my mousse, kind of like line my hairline with it. And mousse is not, it's not a glue. This is just Lotta Body. I'm going to apply it down like this. We're going to melt it in, do the baby hair, and we're going to apply the melt belt.
You're special and she reckless. Remember, you're my bestest friend. Yeah, she my bestie. My love for you is endless. Nobody else can end it. And when I get the money back, then baby girl, you can spend it. And everything is alright. I like how you doing alright, alright. Like how you think alright. Always on top, oh yeah, oh yeah. Like how you do it alright. Everything good, alright, alright.
Okay, so we got the hair melted down. We're going to give that a little bit of time. Now I'm going to just go ahead and brush the hair out. This step you could honestly switch up, or you can skip out on rather. I like to do this just because I feel like straight out of the box you are going to get some like lost hairs. Some people call it shedding, but it's not like the hair is shedding. It's like the wig was made and all of the hairs maybe didn't attach or adhere, so you need to get out that initial, like those initial strands, if you will, and you should be good from there. And then from there I like to decide how I want to style it. You can see how big and fluffy this is, and this is a look and a vibe in itself. If your hairline is slayed and snatched, you can definitely pull this off. You guys know me, I love to do my dynamic duo, so I'm thinking of, just because they did give us that curve parting, I'm going to take this TG bedhead wax and I'm just going to apply it along that parting that they provided, and I'm just going to go ahead and lay this down really nicely. That way the hair from the hairline and the parting is going to be super snatched. That way if the rest of the hair goes wild and free, that hairline is snatched. I got me a new one of these brushes. These are my favorite when it comes to like working in that like wax, because the wax can possibly get like white or it can like have chunks come off of it. The hard brush is kind of like what I like to use to kind of like make sure that that product gets worked in. And then I'm going to take the electric hot comb and we're going to just straighten it out a little bit just to give it that snatch slayed look.
You think alright, always on top, alright, oh yeah. I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you call.
Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and style the ends. This is what the hairline or the parting looks like. Of course, we got to tint the lace, but I'm going to give it a minute, or I'm going to wait till we take the melt belt off to do that. So I'm going to do a dry, or not dry, but a wetless, waterless style for now, and if we decide we need water, we will. This here is the Aussie Moist Repair Miracle Conditioner. I should probably use the moisturizing one per se. This is technically a rinse out conditioner, although we used to use these oftentimes back in the day on our real hair. Do not use rinse out conditioner as a leave-in product on your real hair, but since this is a wig, we're gonna get jiggy with it. I think this was about 2.5 pumps. I took that half of pump that I just added, make sure to get it through the ends, and then as my wet or pliable product, it's going to be the mousse, and we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side after we're done with this side and brush it in.
I'm the storm in your dream, making wet dreams come true. She know she bad, better than bad. She a gunshot that blew my mind. No distance, I come by my side. Everything is green over here. Oh, yeah. Everything you want and think about. Now I got your back all the way, and everything is alright.
Look at how amazing that looks. And again, this is 100% glueless. All we used was that mousse, and that hairline looks so good. It looks even better than it would if I would have sprayed it, because you guys know when you spray it down, it does have like a little bit of hardness and maybe even a little bit of a cast that you have to like get rid of with your lace tint and stuff. And this looks absolutely perfect. So let's go ahead and tint the lace really quickly. Shade 15, shade 16, 15. Pack it in and pack it into that parting space, and shade 16 on the hairline. Okay, love bugs, so I went ahead and let the hair dry a little bit, aka I went and had a little snappy snap, and this is pretty much the look and the results, love bugs. Now I did add the conditioner in addition to the mousse to make sure that the hair wasn't super crunchy. It does have a little bit of a cast like right in here, and a cast just means where it like gets hard, and simply the thing to do is to kind of like apply some oil over top, and that kind of helps to like braid that cast, if you will, so you don't have to like restyle it or add like water. And this is an Aussie Moist Curl Serum. I'm just going to apply it and just press it into the hair and try to distribute it evenly as possible. And this will kind of like soft and fluffen up the hair and kind of get rid of any crunchiness you may feel. And that is pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and style it for you guys. Okay, love bugs, so I know you see me putting this together. There's a million and one different hairstyles you can do, but this is the most simple, most basic, but literally the most sexy and flattering look ever. That's why it's my favorite. It's very easy to do. If your hair is not looking or coming out the way you want it to look, put it up in a clip, and you got an event to go to and you want your hair up. It's 100 degrees outside and you just want your hair off your neck. So this is the look. And of course we love to keep a little bang out. Kind of what it looks like from the back. Now let's get back to the rest of the video. Okay, so now that you've seen her styled, this is the final look. I love the way I did the one little baby hair over here, and usually when I have a side part, that's what I'll do. But I kind of wanted to make it match, so I did something in the center there, and then something over there, and it came out flawless. Here's what she looks like from the back. And that is pretty much it, love bugs. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. Be sure to check this one out. Of course, I have a direct link and all the details down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.